remember talking to Mac, a few of us that hey, you have potential to play at the next level and all that kind of stuff. Where do you see yourself now with this last year? And that's still out there. You still a guy with those specs. What do you have to achieve personally, and how are you approaching it so you can be that kind of guy?
Yeah, I'm approaching it just 100%. I'm just trying to work on my craft and perfect the little things that kind of held me back last year. Just get better at the things that I know I need to work on, and ultimately just go out there and make plays because I know what I can do. So I just need to go out there, put it on the field.
What is it like having Thad on the other side? And what do you learn from observing a guy coming in from a different program?
Yeah, that is one kind of guy. He brings a lot of energy, a lot of confidence. So just having that on the other side of the field, knowing that side of the field is being taken care of, having like a partner, just like, kind of how it was with Huzzy, having a partner there that's going to push each other. And, if one of us is, messing up, we're going to hold each other accountable, make sure we get it right and make sure we do our part so that our team can win.
Jeremiah,
yeah, to obviously elaborate from, what you were just talking about with Thad, he obviously is a guy that has a lot of experience, in points he's played in the, national championship, things like that. I guess what types of, maybe pointers has he kind of given you? Obviously, you're an experienced player too, but what kind of, I guess, things do you guys talk about as far as, playing the defensive back position?
Yeah, you can always learn from somebody. That is a great corner. So, anytime he's giving out tips, we're always listening. Just giving tips on just being able to read routes better, being able to find the ball better, just being able to anticipate things and just be able to play faster in general are some of the tips that he's been giving out to us and the guys.
Yeah. Ryan?
You're being coached by 3 Belichicks. I wonder what differences you've seen between them, and obviously we talked a lot about Bill Belichick, but how are the other two as coaches?
Yeah, I mean, all 3 of them are like their own different characters. Like they act completely different. I'm not gonna lie. But Steve and Brian, Steve is a great coach. He has a lot of experience, like NFL experience. He was at Washington. He knows the defense well. He knows what position we need to be in. He knows the best position to put us in to win. And then Brian he's a mastermind. He knows everything that's going on with the defense. So just having them 2 together is really allowing us to, be a better defense, make more smarter calls, and just make more plays in general.
Marcus, since Belichick and his staff got here, what have been some of those differences defensively? What have you guys been, watching it in film or doing drills? What are some of the things you've noticed that's been different this time?
Yeah, I say more so just give us the call and allowing us to go out there and play. We've been really working on our craft this offseason with Moses, strength and conditioning, just so we can be in condition to keep up with the offense, the tempo and all that. So I think just especially Steve, just being able to call the correct call and just having trust in us to go out there and play, I think that's the big difference. Yeah, it was a real high energy. Everybody was out there excited to be back. We love football, and having Coach Belichick as a coach, automatically you have a lot of energy because it's bringing in a whole bunch of the spotlight and all that. But really, we just take it day by day, work our hardest, go out there, perfect our craft, have fun. That's the main point, is to have fun when you're out there. So today was a great day to go out there, have fun, compete, and just get better.
Marcus, you and Max Johnson both started the game at Minnesota Week 1 last year. When you saw his entire journey from going down on the field, to see him just grinding for basically an entire year, and now he's totally uninhibited out there, going through full practice with you guys. How cool has that been to see?
Yeah, I think that speaks a lot to his character. Just seeing how egregious that injury was, and just for him to be able to just stay in tune with the team, stay connected with the guys, and just put in work every day to be able to come back. It's great seeing him back out there.
That said, you're still trying to pick him off.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Here you go, Grant.
Marcus, how important is the versatility for this defense?
Versatility is important. We want to be able to plug and play guys, have guys be able to play different positions so that whatever you can do best is, what you're going to be put on the field to do. So I think that, yeah.
And Marcus, I know, talking earlier about Thad being one of the more experienced transfer guys, but you're I know you're not an old guy, but you're the old guy, the veteran on UNC's defense. How, are you going to continue to step up and in your last year at Carolina, lead these guys and hopefully build what's one of the ACC's top defenses this fall?
Yeah, I want to focus a lot on just being a mentor to like the younger guys and really bringing them along so that, they got to go in the game, they'll be ready, they'll feel ready to go out there, be confident and just give the knowledge that I've learned from playing, all these years just to the young guys so that they're ready and prepared.
Next one for Al. Marcus, I wanted to ask you about maybe when was the moment that you realized that it was going to be way more tackling in practice and sort of the increased emphasis on physicality?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember specifically being like, okay, this is how it's going to be?
I wouldn't say there's like a specific moment. I just, when, Coach Belichick came in here, I was just already going to think it's about to be a whole different change. So I think it's good that we're being, really physical in practice so that we can take the physicality from the practice and bring it to the game. And, ultimately, football is about who wants it more, who's going to go out there and lay it down on the other team. So I think the physical practice that we're having now, the more tackling, I think that's going to be really beneficial for us.
It was really
It's
nothing
great.
ever said.
Yeah.
Like, it just happened.
It just happened. We just went out there. It's time to hit. Yeah.
Skip Andrew, so Andrew finish this off.
Yeah, thank you. You mentioned communication.
Yeah.
3 DCs in 3 years. What's the difference in communication? Is it pretty consistent in football?
I'd say it's pretty consistent, to be honest. Obviously, each DC is going to come in with their own terminology and specific plays, but it's nothing really too different. Football is football at the end of the day, so you just got to go, learn which DC learn what Steve likes to call, what formations, he's going to see this and call that. So I think you just got to go in there and learn it, and then we just get real comfortable. Yeah.
How about on the field? Do they do it a little bit differently than you guys have done it before? Is it still maybe like a Will in the back making some calls, with a linebacker making some calls? Who talks out there?
Yeah, well, they've been emphasizing everybody talking. That's a way for our defense to really step up, is if everybody's on the field communicating what you're seeing, pre-snap reads, things that you might be anticipating, let your guy know, this might be coming from here, right? So I think the big emphasis is everybody on the field communicating and us all being in sync with each other.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Marcus. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Coming over from UW, you obviously are not the only Husky to come over with that. Obviously, Coach Steve Belichick. How much crossover has there been between? I know you've only done one practice so far with Carolina, but how much crossover did you see between what you did at Washington and what you're doing here?
Yeah, man. Last year was the 2024 Washington defense, and this is going to be the 2025 UNC defense. So completely new people, new defense, and we just play to our strengths, for sure.
And Khmori, so I know, what coming here with, following up on what I said, coming here with Thad and Steve, as you guys look to make, what are you guys going to try and do throughout the offseason and throughout the season to measure how the defense is performing this year and make UNC one of the more feared units in the country?
Well, we said our standard is being tough, smart, and dependable. So all our players, we just, tell everybody, my teammates, we tell everybody to be tough, smart, and dependable. Bring that, and let's just start there, and win each day. 1-0 each day. We still trying to win today. We got meetings coming up, lift coming up. So trying to win each day and go from there.
Andrew?
I'm going to ask you about Washington, so we can learn a little bit more about Steve Belichick.
Okay.
The defensive numbers dramatically improved last year from the year before when you guys played for the national title. What were some of the things that he did that you saw directly impacting the defense, which is why you guys made some leaps statistically?
Yeah, man, I think he's just really good at knowing his players, knowing what we're good at, and using us and, being able to just let us play free, let us do what, we do, just play football, call a play, and he's a great play caller, so I think he's just all around good.
A lot of people from Seattle came here. Why did you come, and did you hear from the guys that came maybe first, or sooner than you, or made the decision, stuff from them to kind of inspire you to make that decision?
Well, I came here because, I just think this was the right spot for me. All the other schools, just narrowing it down, I felt like this was the best decision for me. You know what I'm saying? And
Nah, I didn't know, but I think I was one of the first guys here. And once I seen some of my other teammates hop in that portal, that's when I was trying to get them. But I didn't know anything. Yeah,
You like it here?
I love it here. We're gonna win. We win some games, man.
Let's go to Grant.
Yeah, man, and Khmori, I know Steve Belichick collections with a lot of guys who are very versatile, like yourself and Gabby Gibson. How important is versatility to the defense, and also in what ways did he use you in the past in Washington, but also with your role increasing here at Chapel Hill?
I think he always tells us the more you can do, the more you'll play. So it's very important on this defense, and the more you can. I think that's every defense. If you're a smart football player and you can do a lot, you'll be able to play a lot more. That's just how it works. That's football. And what was your other question again?
So, like, how's he, compared going back to your time in Washington, also now, how's he used you?
He used me to my strengths. Just used me to my strengths, called to my strengths, and was able to execute to my strengths for sure.
Let's go to Jeremiah.
Yeah, Khmori, you obviously alluded to Thad Dixon being one of the teammates that also came over here. Obviously, last year got some good reviews from the spring, things like that. You watching him, I guess, close up last year and everything like that. What are some of his, I guess, strengths as a football player? What allows him to kind of stand out in the way that he does?
His confidence. He's a relentless player. I think he's very smart, intelligent player. He's able to understand formations, understand great instincts. So I think he's an all-around good football player. You can play him. He can do a lot of things. You can play him in nickel, play him in a corner. He can even go to safety if he wanted to. So I think he's just a great all-around football player.
Some of the people that we've talked to, obviously Mark Chalmers was, even military last month, was highlighting his leadership, like he'll kind of communicate to the DB room and things like that. Was he like that at Washington too? Was he kind of
Same person all around, man. It doesn't change who you are because of where you are. He's just the same person, trying to lead, be a leader, and I'm trying to step into a leader role too.
Sort of that you're a West Coast guy. How easy was it to leave a place where you've lived your entire life, and what has life been like in North Carolina as a whole?
I think it's a different area. I'm from a city area, but it's been a great adjustment. Everybody here, the people in the South is nice, fans are great. So, man, it's a great adjustment. It's been smooth. My teammates came in and was able to welcome us in, and now we're just a part of the family, man, for sure.
Khmori, going right off that, I had a question for you being a Cali guy. I think it's like 7 or 8 dudes from California on the roster. Do y'all stick together in a way, trying to learn this place? Being so far from home, like, is there an LA set, like guys that do things together?
We all do things together. I feel like we're not like clicked up, but we're all a team. I live with 2 of my the transfers who came over from Washington, so we stay together. But I hang out with everybody on the team, to be honest. Try to connect with everybody so we can just play football together and have that team chemistry that wins football games for sure.
Was there any sort of pushback from your family, your friends, like, why do you want to go so far away? That type of thing. You're on the West Coast, up in Seattle, obviously.
I think not really. They kind of trust in the process now, just letting me follow my journey and letting God take His place.
Khmori, what can you tell us about Andrew Simpson? What kind of player is he, and what have you seen from him since he came over early in the summer?
Great football player, great teammate, great leader. I think he's going to be a great player on our team, and we're trying to take it day by day. We only had 1 practice, but he's a great player, man, for sure.
And last one we're going to talk about.
Or defensive line, obviously, is a big part of the defense as a whole. What have you seen from those guys up front this offseason to sort of prepare? There's a lot of new faces there as well.
Man, I love my defensive linemen, man. I think they're nice and big, man. They work hard. We're going to be great, man. The defensive line, they work. We're taking it day by day, like I said. Just trying to stack days, and we'll see what it is. It was day 1 today, and we'll see what it is in day 20, day 30. So, yes, sir.
Yeah, you mentioned just talking about Steve and the kind of benefit Washington I'm just curious, how would you describe your relationship and how did he kind of work to get to know you when you first arrived?
Yeah, it's a good relationship. I talk about football a lot, some personal things, but it's to connect with him more. I used to go up to his office after practice, try to learn about the scheme more, learn about what we did, and I think that's how we connected, just by learning how he operates.
Was that typically one-on-one?
Yeah, it's one-on-one, team meetings, anything. For real, yeah.
Good stuff. Thanks so much.
Yes, man.
Appreciate everybody coming out.